Good evening, everybody. Welcome to today's session. As usual, on Sunday afternoon, we usually have a session on health, and we discuss various aspects of health, and we see how we can be able to live a longer, healthier life. My name is Fred Gishuki, for any guests who on the call who don't know me. My history with Neolife started a long time ago. Started Neolife when I was a young man in my 20s. I was introduced by a stranger from South Africa, and I joined Neolife because I wanted money. I was looking for money, but my mother had a challenge. She had a health challenge. She had high blood pressure. My dad had ulcers. When I joined Neolife, I discovered that there are some health products that one can use. When you get into Neolife, you get to learn a lot about nutrition, about health, about how you can live a longer, healthier life. So I used my parents as a guinea pig. I introduced them to Neolife products. They used the Neolife products, and the exciting thing is that we were able to control my mom's pressure to a point where the doctor kept reducing her medicine until she reached a point whereby she could survive pretty much without medicine. She still goes for checkups and everything, and she's still very much under the doctor's care. We are talking more than 20 years later. My dad's ulcers disappeared. Actually, he can eat anything. He can take sour porridge. He can eat any. Before he could not eat githeri. He could not eat skuma wiki. He could not. I mean, he was always on a special diet. But thanks to our Neolife products, he's now able to live a normal, healthy life. Now both of them are actually in their 80s, and they're able to confess and state that they're actually living a healthier life because of Neolife products. When I saw the transformation in their lives, I got so excited. I went talking to people about Neolife, about these wonderful products. I built a huge business going into about 12 countries. And I can tell you the benefits of Neolife are many other than health. I've been able to travel immensely. I've been abroad more than 20 times. I've been to America twice, Mexico, Mauritius. And what excites me about Neolife is you make money by helping other people live a longer, healthier life, and by showing them how they can also earn an extra income. Somewhere along the way, by age 30, I quit employment to do Neolife on a full-time basis. And what excites me so much now is that I am able to touch many other people's lives. I have people in my team that have been able to help transform their lives. I remember one point we went to South Africa, and from my team, I had more than 35 people who traveled with me, couples. You can imagine the excitement that we had in that plane going to South Africa and back. So Neolife is a total value opportunity. It's not just about health, but there are many things in Neolife. There is wealth, there is lifestyle, there are so many things. Now, today we are gathered here to talk about health, and on a very serious topic, the topic of cancer. It's a condition, or it's a disease that has affected so many people, and it continues to affect so many. And today we want to look at it and just try and demystify a bit and learn about it a little bit. And then also hear from somebody who has actually been through the process, through the condition, and come out on the other side. And she'll be sharing with us a bit later about how her journey has been so far. But to just start it off, I just want to start off by just sharing a little bit from my end about cancer, and just give you a little bit of background about cancer, because I know many people get to meet this condition when somebody gets sick in their family, or a friend gets sick, and that should not be. One should be able to learn about it much earlier so that you can be prepared, and in case it happens, it doesn't catch you by surprise. So now, cancer in the most basic terms, it actually refers to cells that grow out of control and invade other tissues. Cell may become cancerous due to basically accumulation of defects or mutations in their DNA. Genetic defects and infections can also increase cancer. Also environmental factors, air pollution, poor lifestyle, choices, things like smoking, alcohol use, also can cause damage on the DNA and lead to cancer. Now, there are over 200 types of cancer that are there. There are over 200 types of cancer that are there. And as we look at this topic, we will select one type of cancer. And today we are choosing to select breast cancer to start with. Like they always say, we deal with ladies first. We will pick other weeks to actually discuss the other types of cancer. But first of all, before we go to that point, let us look at the causes of cancer and see which ones are the most, which ones actually bring about cancer more often. And the first thing here, or right up there, 33% of the cancer that people experience is caused by tobacco use. We are talking about smoking. And you know, with smoking, we are talking about there's a secondary smoker and the primary smoker. And the secondary smoker is the one who is around the person who is smoking. So smoking causes about 33% of the cancers which have been recorded. And that tells you that this is a habit that if you have it, you need to kick it, you need to stop it. And if you're staying with somebody who's a smoker, then they really need to do it away from where you are so that they don't put you in the 33%. The other challenge, 20% get cancer because of excess weight and obesity. Now that tells you the issue here is about diet. And you can see they are checking your weight, making sure that your body weight is good. It's not just for looking good. It's not a luxury anymore. It is for survival's sake. It is for preventing and protecting yourself from getting cancer. Then we talk about diet, 5% lack of exercise. Exercise is very, very important. It enables the fluids to move. And one of the things that you'll find about cancer is that the more concentrated the fluids are in your body, the higher the chances of cancer. And that's why you'll find that if you do exercises, your fluids move in the body, and you actually get to do that to prevent yourself from cancer. If you drink a lot of water, you also are protecting yourself from cancer. I remember Dr. Fatima Abdallah, who is an oncologist and also trains us on the products, was actually sharing that your first defense against cancer is drinking pure, plain, natural water. Not tea, not milk, not juice, but just plain water, yeah, to ensure that you're properly hydrated. The other issue is occupation. Of course, if you are living a life where you have an occupation where you sit most of the day, then you're actually at risk. Viruses, family history, alcohol, 3%, UV and ionizing radiation, 2%, prescription drugs, 1%, reproductive factors, pollution, and there are also other unknown cancers. So these are some of the causes of cancer. And it's good to know about them so that you can be able to protect yourself. And if you have a habit, you like doing some of the, you're actually a victim of some of the things mentioned, then you can see how you can be able to change your life. Now, let's now go down and look at breast cancer. I mentioned that we will actually be looking at that as a basic cancer that you're going to tackle today. And we will be tackling other cancers later. Next, after this, we'll be looking at prostate cancer, but that will be a story for another day. But let's start off from breast cancer. And one of the things that, of the objectives that we have here is just to look at what is breast cancer. We look at a little bit about the statistics about breast cancer. We look at some facts, some risk factors about breast cancer. And then we look at, more importantly, we look at what is available from Neolife that can either protect you from the condition, can help you manage the condition in case you get breast cancer. So that you don't get breast cancer, then it becomes a life sentence, yeah? And let's look at it and let's see what is the process of cancer. When somebody says Hugh has cancer, what has happened? And you see here, we start with a healthy cell, and the DNA of the cell is damaged. then the cell becomes mutated, and the mutated cell starts unchecked reproduction, and you get a lot of mutated cells, and therein somebody develops cancer. That is basically the process. Now, why do we look at breast cancer? They say 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer in their lifetime. 1 in 1,000 men will be diagnosed with breast cancer every year. That comes to a shock to many men, I know, but men also do get breast cancer. So it is important for the men to also pay attention, because sometimes when men hear breast cancer, they just shut off. That's a women's thing. But 1 in 1,000 men will actually get breast cancer. Now, it is the second leading cause of death among women. And it's the most commonly diagnosed type of cancer, according to WHO. Now, breast cancer, why? Let's look at the why and how. It's basically caused by damage to the cell's DNA. And we look at the risk factors. Number 1 is genetic. The other one is environmental. These are some of the causes that actually predispose you to breast cancer. You look at the genetic side, of course, the gender, women are more likely to get it than men, but we've just learned there that men also get it. The age factor, mostly they say over 40 years and above. The race, family history, if there's been a history of somebody with cancer in your family, then there's a high chance that you're at risk of getting cancer. So which means that if there's anybody with cancer in your family, you need to be more proactive in avoiding the causative factors that can actually lead you to cancer. Then personal health history, menstrual and reproductive history, that also plays a very big part of it. Then we look at environmental causes, lack of physical activity, poor diet, eating because of tastes, eating highly processed foods. This actually contributes to that. Being overweight and obese, and drinking alcohol in excess, that will also cause cancer. It's important to look at this so that when you look at it, you see where could you be going wrong? Because you see, it doesn't happen at once, but it's a long-term period. It's a long-term lifestyle that actually drives you to the condition. So it's good to look at these things and say, am I living right? Ask yourself those questions. And what do I need to correct and change in my lifestyle so that I can avoid getting this disease? Now, non-risk factors we are talking here is 60 to 70%. And we are talking about patients with non-risk factors here. So this just gives you a chart to show you how that is happening. Now, how do you take control of it? Number 1, choose to eat whole foods and vegetables. Very, very important. Eat whole grains instead of enriched refined white grains. Avoid saturated fats or bad fats. Remember the rule of the thumb, eat fat that is liquid at room temperature. If it is liquid at room temperature, it will be liquid in your body. But if it is solid at room temperature, it will be solid in your body, and it will become bad fat in your body, and that might lead to cancer. Drink plenty of water, I talked about that. Exercise at least thrice a week. Take good nutritional supplements. Now, when I read this, I remember there's a doctor we invited, I can't remember who, and he was just sharing with us about cancer, and he was saying that cancer is oxidation of the cells. And if you have a piece of metal which is rusting, and you want to bring it back to life, what do? Number 1, you apply some oil. You can apply some oil to it. You can put some paint on it, and you can actually bring it to life. When you look at the food that you're talking about, when you take the whole fruits basically have the good color. So when you take fruit, you're actually painting your cells and giving them a protection around the cell membrane. When you take the good oils, when you take the omega-3 oils, you eat fish. When you're taking oils, then you're oiling your cells. So you're actually helping your cells to become healthy and preventing yourself from getting cancer. And I thought that was a very good basic description of the whole condition and what you need to do So that means that in your food, you need to ensure that you have some good oils. You need to get some salad oil in the house, stop using solid fat, then eat a lot of fresh fruits and vegetables. That is the painting that you're doing to prevent oxidation in the cells. Now, let's quickly look at what does Neolife have to offer that can actually help you to do this. We've talked about the health part of it. We've talked about the food that you're supposed to have on your plate. But let's see what Neolife has to offer. If you look at the screen now, we have what you call TNN. TNN is made from lipids and sterols, which are good fatty acids that actually help the cell membrane to function properly. They actually help your cells to bring in for nutrition to happen and for waste to come out of the cell. And you find that when you're taking TNN, your cells are healthy. Nutrients will get in and waste will get out. So TNN will give you the good oils that your cells need so that they don't start mutating and behaving abnormally. Then carotenoid complex. Carotenoid complex will boost your immunity by 37% above normal. Carotenoid complex is made from 19 different types of fruits and vegetables. So carotenoid complex will do the painting that I was talking about. It will ensure that it protects the cell membrane so that the cell is not attacked. And when you take carotenoid complex, 3 tablets per day for 20 days, it boosts your immunity by 37%. So that means that overall, we usually have an immunity of about 60%. So when you add 37%, that's an immunity of about 97%. One of the things about cancer is that it attacks you when the immunity is down. So when you're taking carotenoid, then it means your immunity will be so high, you won't be able to be attacked by this condition. I remember one time, there's a lady that I was dealing with, one of my clients. I shared with her about carotenoid complex. She had breast cancer. She was going to Nairobi Hospital. And she didn't take it very seriously. I told her about the entire program, but she didn't take it seriously. So the cancer progressed, it became very serious. At one point, they had to, she was actually discharged from hospital. She was critically ill, she was bedridden. And in my mind, I just thought, these doctors, it's like they've given up on her. And I remember a talk we were given by one of our experts, and he had said that if somebody is critically ill, give him a lot of carotenoid complex. So I gave her carotenoid complex and I told her, take this. And she was taking 9 tablets a day. And the exciting thing is that a week later, she walked back into Nairobi Hospital. The doctors couldn't believe it. This is somebody that left, was totally bedridden, but walking back into the hospital. And that just shows you the power of carotenoid complex and the power of your immunity. When your immunity is high, the body is able to fight for you. And one thing about carotenoid complex is that it actually slows down the condition by 44%. So you find that the cancer doesn't progress, it holds it. You may have, by the way, we all have cancer cells, but when you take carotenoid, it holds that condition. Even if you have any other lifestyle disease, whether diabetes, whatever it is that is in the body, carotenoid is able to hold it so that you outlive the condition. It doesn't affect you in your lifetime. Then omega-3 salmon oil, these are, like I said earlier, these are the good oils. They are the oils that will actually clear the unsaturated oils from your body. And you find that when you take omega-3, again, it goes towards oiling the cells and ensuring that you don't get cancer. Then multimineral and alfalfa, of course, have the right minerals, which are very, very relevant in your cells. Now, all that is in actually the Pro Vitality Plus. It consists of these 4 items, and you can buy the individual products, or you can simply buy the Pro Vitality Plus, and you're good to go. Now, how do you prevent cancer from affecting you in the first place? We talked about a few things. We talked about toxins that you're exposed to. Now, the toxins that we get are carbon monoxide from the toxins from the cars, the fumes, chlorine from water. Basically, we cook with aluminum pot and pans. When you boil your water with an aluminum sufuria, you can see the shiny layer of aluminum that settles on the top, and then we drink it. So you find that it starts affecting you. All these are heavy metals and toxins that are not good in your body. Now, if they're not checked, if you don't detoxify, as you grow older, these are some of the things that then work out and cause problems in your body. One of the key products that does cleanses your bloodstream is called Betagut. Betagut will remove toxins from your body. Now, Betagut, I must mention here, should be used when you are healthy before you get cancer. But once you get cancer and you start going for chemo and radio, you are not allowed to use Betagut because Betagut is an antidote for chemo. Yeah, Betagut should actually be used once you've been through to chemo much later. You allow it like 3 months, then you use Betagut to remove the side effects of chemo. But if you are healthy and you want to prevent yourself from getting cancer, then use Betagut right now when you're still healthy, so that you can cleanse your toxins from the body, and do it at least twice a year. After every 6 months, you use Betagut so that you can ensure that toxins don't accumulate in your body. Another important product is zinc. Zinc boosts your immunity naturally, and it will also help you as far as preventing yourself from cancer. Another very exciting product in preventing cancer is called vitamin C. Vitamin C is a natural antioxidant. And I remember sharing with one doctor who is also part of Neolife, and he was telling me that if you can take vitamin C and you make sure that you saturate your body with vitamin C, 3 tablets a day, because of vitamin C, when you take it, it stays in your body for 8 hours. So if you can take it after 1 tablet after every 8 hours and it's sustained release, then you find that you can actually be able to stop cancer in your body, and it will not affect you in any way. So these are products that you can use for preventing you from getting cancer. Now, let's look at the cancer program. What we call the cancer program in Neolife consists of 3 areas. And that's what we call the phytodefense. There's carotenoid complex, there's cruciferous. Now you will realize that there's some repetition here in terms of some products, but that's just to show you how important that product is as far as cancer is concerned. Like you can see in phytodefense, again, we have carotenoid complex, then we cruciferous is new, that one we have not talked about. But the importance of cruciferous in this case is that cruciferous vegetables, like the name suggests, actually crucifies the cancer cells. And what it does is that it helps to settle on the receptor sites. And by flooding the receptor sites, which can be the breast, the cervix, the prostate, the cruciferous vegetables prevent that area or those cells from becoming cancerous. And cruciferous plus, I remember there was a test that was done a while back. They took broccoli, one of the key products, one of the key vegetables in cruciferous plus is broccoli. And they took a breast specimen that had cancer, and they squeezed some fresh broccoli juice over it, and they could see the juice eating out the cancer cells. That's how serious broccoli is. But you realize that we don't eat a lot of broccoli. I know mostly Indians eat broccoli, and some of us, we eat it, but we cook it again. When you cook it, you actually kill the active ingredient. And that is why Cruciferous Plus comes in to actually assist you to get the cruciferous vegetables into the body. Then flavonoid complex. Flavonoid is rich in vitamin C. It also helps in, it's a major antioxidant, and it works to prevent and control cancer. So when you take the phytodefense, it's a pack, it's a value pack. Then it has carotenoid complex. Each sachet, it has about 30 sachets. Each sachet has three carotenoid, 2 cruciferous, and 1 flavonoid. And you'll actually be able to protect yourself from cancer. Now, this product, you can also take it if you already have been diagnosed with cancer. And I've had many clients who have used phytodefense after being diagnosed with cancer and still undergoing treatment, and they've actually seen very good results. Now, another product that is very critical in the fight against cancer is called fiber tablets. Fiber helps to clear the bad fat from your body. It also helps in controlling sugar in your body, because you see, cancer cells feed off sugar. And if you control the amount of sugar in your body, then you're able to control the spread of cancer in your body and even the onset of cancer. And to add here, there's a product we call Botanical Balance, which is not part of, which is not here, but it's a product that Neolife supplies, which also helps to balance sugar in your bodies. And that will also help you in controlling the onset of cancer. Another critical product is called Neolife Shake. Neolife Shake is an advance of the NutriShake. For those who know the NutriShake, we still have the NutriShake, but Neolife Shake is an advancement of Neolife, of the NutriShake. And what this product does is that it strengthens the body, it repairs the body, it enhances the healing process. If somebody is undergoing chemo and radio and they take Neolife Shake, then they're able to recover very, very fast. One of our directors in the business, the wife had developed breast cancer. And he was sharing with us that most people who got breast cancer and underwent chemo would actually suffer very much in terms of their body. The body would become very, very weak and they were in a lot of pain. But the wife, because of using Neolife Shake, was able to recover very fast and really get back and live a normal life because of using Neolife Shake. So Neolife Shake is a fantastic product to give even during the treatment when somebody is undergoing chemo and radio. It's actually a balanced diet that actually helps to strengthen, renew, and repair the body. So these are the products of Neolife. And they are, remember, our products are natural, they're organic, they don't have any chemicals in them, and they're made from plant ingredients. Now, another product here, and this is the last screen that I'm going to talk about. This screen just summarizes the products that we've talked about. When you are recommending products for cancer for somebody, then these are the products that you recommend. And these products on this page, you can actually recommend before somebody gets cancer, during, and even just after. You can actually recommend this page very comfortably. But one product that I didn't talk about, which is very important, is Feminine Herbal Complex. One of the things that you'll find about breast cancer especially is that it occurs basically because of hormonal imbalance. And many a times you find that because of the family planning methods that we use, because of eating broiler chicken that has been pumped with hormones, you find that our hormones become haywire. And that becomes one of the reasons why breast cancer and even cervical and even prostate cancer develops in the body. And for the ladies, when you take Feminine Herbal Complex, it balances out your hormones, and it actually helps when your hormones are balanced, then it means that the chances of developing breast cancer are so much more minimized. And not only breast cancer, we are talking about fibroids, cysts, and other reproductive health challenges, and even your skin, acne and the like, pimples breaking out during the menses. All these will be sorted out by Feminine Herbal Complex, cramps and all that. So these are fantastic products for ladies. Recommended you take it once in 6 months, that is twice a year, and you actually are good to go. I remember my daughter was having a challenge with her menses, getting cramps all the time. And we were very worried, especially coming to exams, but this product actually sorted her out very, very well. She actually did very well in the exams. So these are the products of Neolife. And these products have proven to work, have worked for many people, and they are products that can actually sort you out. And remember what I've said, this is not medicine. So that it doesn't mean that you stop taking medicine and you do this. No, no, no. This complements what the doctor is doing. Now, I would now like to invite a lady. This lady has been through the program. She has used our product. At one point, she had a challenge of getting cancer, and she went through it, and she actually will give you her story. I'm not sure whether she's on the call. Sylvia, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic, fantastic. So I will just welcome her, and she's basically going to share her story. Welcome, Sylvia.
Yes, okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Fred, for the invite. I don't take it for granted. Good evening. My name is Sylvia Bwibo, an excited member of this opportunity. I'm married to Mr. Chadwick Bwibo, whom we do the business together. I have 3 children between the age of 13 and 25. I am a business lady. I have a salon and a cosmetic, and I thank God. First of all, I am a cancer victor. I was diagnosed with cancer in the year 2015. Went through surgery, 8 sessions of chemotherapy, and 25 sessions of radio. After my treatment, things were not well again. My health deteriorated. I could not do anything. I only needed help from other people. So it's when in 2016 November, a good friend of mine introduced me to this opportunity. She just told me, go to the meeting and see whether our products are going to help you. So I waited for the day and I went for a presentation. But I was very weak that even I couldn't climb the stairs. It's when I found someone who held my hand up to the presentation room. And I want to thank God because that day I found my leader doing the presentation. And I was very keen when they were on health issues because I really needed good health. After the presentation, I joined immediately because things were not good for me. And to tell you the products of Neolife work, after just using the Pro Vitality for only 2 weeks, my life changed drastically. My legs were swollen, my skin was dark, I had no hair. As you know, how other patients look like. I was one of them. So I really thank God for this opportunity because these products of Neolife renewed my life. I asked my leader if there were other products to go hand in hand with Pro Vitality. And I remember her telling me to use the Pro Vitality, the aloe vera gel. The skin was very sensitive and I couldn't walk in the sun. So I used the Pro Vitality Phyto Defense. I used the aloe vera juice, the aloe vera gel, the vitamin C. And I want to assure you, after 1 month, I was not the person who went in the meeting that day. I remember I joined in November, and in December, I was going for my review. Even when I entered into the oncologist room, he was very happy and he told me I was doing so well. But I know most of the doctors don't like other patients using other things, so he was a bit bitter with me. But when I came out of that room, even after telling me not to use the product, I continued using the product, and I thank God because my life changed totally. I now started, everybody who saw me at that time wanted to know what was happening with my life because I was not the way I was at first, how they knew me. So I was going everywhere, telling people about these products of Neolife, telling my friends, buying products for my parents, buying products, even sharing products with my family, friends, my neighbors, and telling everyone about the wonderful products of Neolife. And imagine, I want to thank God because this opportunity has really changed my life, health-wise, pocket-wise, and I don't know how I can tell you. Because after 1 month, after using these products faithfully with my friends, others on me. I was told I have a check from my leader. So I was wondering how the check came in. But I went through all the trainings and I knew how the check could come. So I was told I had earned 1,669 shillings. I was very happy, and this motivated me so much. From that day, I just changed my mindset, and I knew I was at the right place, because if I was getting good health and at the same time I was getting money, I decided I was going to do this business with all my heart and all my effort. And imagine the second month, I was able to get a check of 16,000 shillings. I continued using the products, doing what the company needed of me. And the third month, I got a check of 25,000. So I saw this was the right place for me, because for the 2 years I was sick, there is no chemistry which called me and told me, Sylvia, come here. You have bought so many medicine and now we are giving you a check. But imagine, from Neolife, for only being in the business for only 1 month, I already earned a check. And after the 4th month, imagine, I came in the business when I was very sick, did what I needed to do, and the 4th month, I became a director with a check of 52,000 shillings. I was so happy, and the way, how you become a director in your life, the way people sees you, the way they congratulate you everywhere. And my leader took me to the best hotel, Intercontinental Hotel in Nairobi, and also added me 10,000 on top of the 52,000. I was very happy. And now I decided I was going to do this business. And the same time, I said that all my friends who are going through the same problem that I had, I said I was going to share with them. And those ones who will allow me to give them the product, I will do so. And at the same time, I decided to empower others, sharing the product with others, even introducing the people into this opportunity. Now I'm very happy because my health is back. I can dance again because of these products of Neolife. And at the same time, I am also empowering other people to get quality life as I am now, and also to earn money as part-time income. And I want to assure you, even the money that I'm getting in Neolife at the moment, I can't compare it with the money I get out of my business. So sometimes I always call my business, the salon business, with the cosmetic as a side hustle. Now at the moment, Neolife is the real business, is the real opportunity that I have. So I'd like to tell everyone on this call, you must know that you are at the right place, because Neolife has done so much for me. Even I don't know where to start and where to end. I've been in most of the good hotels in Nairobi, Villa Rosa, Kempinski, and imagine, even I've been to Windsor Golf and Country Club with my partner for 4 days and 3 nights. Everything paid for by our company. And now I look forward to go to the next level. And you know what? The highest check Neolife have paid me is a 6-figure income, 112,000 shillings. And I can remember that month, my leader added me 20,000 on top. So that month I was very happy. And this is the place to be. So I don't know what I can say, but I can only tell you, if as Sylvia, I can do this business. I came to the business when I was sick, but now I am whole again and I can dance again because of the products of Neolife. And I always tell people, these are the right products and the products work. If you just believe in our company, you believe in the product, you believe in the people you are working with, you believe in your leaders, you are going to succeed and you are going places. If I can do it as Sylvia, you can do it better, and I can see a very bright future. Thank you very much. Back to you, Fred.
Thank you so much, Sylvia. I can actually feel the excitement and the passion that you have in the products and in the business. And what excites me about your situation is that life handed you lemons, and you made lemonade out of it, because you came in because of a health challenge, and you turned that challenge around into an opportunity that today is paying you very good money out of it. Rather than surrendering to the opportunity, you took charge and you actually built a business out of it. I know earlier you mentioned to me something about you had, when you were going through chemo, you were not using the products at that time. But you saw the difference now with your friends who are using. Maybe you can share that a little bit.
Yes. When I went through chemotherapy and radio, by then I was not introduced to the products. So my treatment was very harsh. And after chemo and radio, I just felt as if I was going to the grave. But I thank God because of these products, because even at the moment, I have my two friends who are going through chemo, and I've introduced them. One of them, I've just introduced her to the business, and the other one, I'm buying the products for her. So I've seen a very difference, because for me, I was not using the product when I was on treatment, but for them, you can't imagine. They go on chemo, but after chemo, they're just whole. They can go to work, and even other people don't know whether they are on chemo. So I really thank God because of this opportunity. I wish I could tell everyone who is going through chemo to use this product so that she or he doesn't go through what I went through. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, it's good that that your leader introduced you and got you into the business, and we thank God for everything. We thank God. You actually look very nice, very healthy, very energetic, and we are excited about that. So thank you so much, Sylvia, for your testimony. We truly thank God for you. So for the guests on the call, for the guests on the call, for the distributors on the call, the message that Sylvia has given us is that life can give you lemons, but you have a choice. You can either complain about the lemons, or you can take the lemons and turn it into lemonade. And that means that don't just look at this and say, okay, fine, I'm going to try the products, but you can become a distributor. You can make this into an opportunity. You can not only just sort out your issues, but you'll also touch many other people's lives. So that's the opportunity that Neolife gives you. You have a choice after this call. You can either talk to the person who invited you and buy products from him or her, or you can become a distributor and start buying for yourself. And becoming a distributor is far much better because you have so many other benefits. I can assure you, next year at a time like this, Sylvia will be in a plane going abroad as a world team member. I mean, she has a business, she has excitement, and that is going to happen. And coming from a background where she had a lot of challenges, and she changed her life, and now she's transforming. And that's the point that really I want to emphasize. She's transforming other people's lives. And I like what a leader said the other day, that anytime somebody buys a product of Neolife or joins Neolife, It is not just joining to use a product. It is a life that is transforming, because when you use the Neolife products, your life, your health transforms. Because we don't sell products, we sell quality, we sell results. When you take our products, you find that your body, you become better, you look younger for longer, and you prevent yourself from disease, or you're able to manage a condition that you're going through. So for the guests on the call, turn to the person who invited you, ask him two questions. How do I become a distributor? That's one of the questions you can ask. Or how can I buy the products? And in this digital world, they will send you a link from their back office, and you can immediately buy the products, or you can immediately register and become a distributor of Neolife. And one day down the line, you will be able to touch so many people's lives, because guys, cancer is a condition that is affecting so many people out there. And rather than for us to just sit back and see people suffering, we can be more proactive by becoming a member of Neolife and sharing this good news that you have heard today. You can tell somebody who can start using these products, and their life will transform, and they can live a longer, healthier life. Yeah. So let's be proactive. Let's be part of the solution, not part of the problem. And let us change Kenya one person at a time. Otherwise, it was great sharing with you guys. Thank you again, Sylvia, all the way in Nakuru, for your testimony. It has really, really blessed us and made us feel very, very excited. And I know the guests and the distributors on the call have been excited by your story. And for the distributors, hang in there. If Sylvia can do it, I know you can do it much, much better. So thank you all. God bless you all. Have a restful Sunday, and we'll see you again next Sunday for a similar session. The recording of this clip will be available from your upline shortly, so you can be able to look at it. You can also send it to a friend so that they can also look at it, and it can inspire them to actually be able to take charge of their lives, and also to use the Neolife products and to live a longer, healthier life. So thank you all. Have a nice evening. God bless you all. It was great talking to you. Thank you and bye.